This is a poem that I wrote about recent troubles that I've gone through, and so I thought in the background I would have music from Cousin Bones playing music in the background. This is a poem called Hollow for So Long Already. After dealing with the needle too many years, I was told I could do good, give back to the people if they just used another needle to take more out of me. So, trying to be the good Samaritan for once, I offered myself to them 4 times, but they were never satisfied with my identification. You know, I'm doing something for you, and you're the ones giving me hell? I'm used to the needle by now. I've avoided all the track marks on my arm. I shoved a needle into my arm once, saw my vein move out of the way. Moved the needle, watched the vein move again. Since that felt so good, I switched to the other arm. And they keep talking about the highs, but all I feel right now are the lows. As I sit here, time number 5, trying to do the right thing, waiting for them to hollow me out. Haven't I been hollow for long enough already? Time to stare at all the technicians wearing white jackets, rubber gloves, plastic face masks, saying that's for hygienics. Anything for them to avoid coming in contact with anything to do with me. What the hell am I doing? Saying I'm giving back to the people. They say altruism is good, but they pay you money to take what's inside of you. So without a job for 6 years, I'm tired of living on the dole. So let them suck up my insides just so I can afford to get drunk again. I know a man with no job who used to donate whole white blood cells, but then he found out that he could be paid for his pain, so he decided he'd donate blood because, you see, this man's got to survive any way he can. I love playing these waiting games because here I am at visit number 5, reading their paperwork, verifying that I don't have AIDS, that I've never lived in the Netherlands. Well, that's where I'm from, but I can't afford to visit. I mean, if I don't even have enough money to stay drunk enough while I'm here, if I'm giving up my insides to drink, do you think I can fly to Amsterdam for over 6 months to stay stoned? So, thanks for checking. But no, I've had no blood transfusions that I'm aware of. I wasn't born anywhere in Africa. And although there's no test for Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, as far as I know, I have no fatal brain disease. My brain may already be diseased, but I'm afraid it's not fatal. So while waiting here, someone asked for my 2-month-old Wall Street Journal that someone gave me. I said sure, because newspapers may be dying in the 21st century, but sometimes holding those pages, getting that ink on your fingers, can really be addictive. So here in hour number 3, I'm waiting. The news on TV says the tax forms of a presidential candidate say they made millions last year. I hear this as I sit in hour number 3 waiting for them to take my insides so that I can have money to drink. So finally, on the 5th visit, after waiting for 3 hours, they call me, paint ultraviolet ink on my fingernail, so I don't donate somewhere else today. Then they check my vitals, take my blood, ask me about my travel past, ask about my military history, ask me what drugs I take, and send me to an RN. Where after driving over for 5 visits, after waiting for over 3 hours, they explain to me that they are taking from people to help a certain kind of sickness. By looking at my medications, they see I already have that certain level of sickness. So, even though I've offered myself to them, after I've tried for too long, they say they don't want me. All I can think is, lovely. At least I didn't miss work for this. I can't help myself. And apparently no one else can help me either. Now I'll just have to figure out who will help me with my next drink. Thanks. Thank you. That was a long one, but thank you, Cousin Bugs, for letting me. That was from his first CD recording of that song at the Plasma Clinic, which he has much cooler